in general, if I could synthesize the whole process of information extraction, you start with a text. Actually, it's not one text, it's a thousand or hundred of texts, and you end up with information that you were able to extract from the text. But the good thing for us is that this information, the information that you are just interested in. You are not interested in the whole information which is contained in the text, which is much more complicated, right? So I'm not going into detail for time's sake, but let me give you an example. We have a report of criminals fact or terrorist fact. So we have this input text, and you would like to get some information which actually can fit your database, your relational database. Yeah. For instance, I could be interested in tracking the name of the person who are actually involved in one report. I would be interested to get information about when the fact was held, or etc., etc. So what we got at the end is something like this, which is called template. A template actually is a set of slots that the system is filling as the system analyzes the text. So for instance, how you know that someone killed someone is because there is some linguistic pattern in the text, and when you focus on this pattern, you start analyzing the rest of the text. So that's the way how you extract this kind of information, right? So, but after all, we are doing a good job here trying to extracting factual information, but we are not doing any text mining task at all. We just extract information which sometime, somewhere, would be useful to make further decisions. So information extraction, this kind of natural language processing task, particular task, is the first step for text mining. So the next question is what we can do with this information then. So the first thing that we can do is to do what the people in early 80s called exploratory data analysis. What they do basically is to get a bunch of documents. They start computing some sort of statistical metrics, and they were able to establish some numeric connection between words. For instance, I found a connection between the Spain and World War II. Something pretty probably not pretty obvious for someone who is not involved in the topic, right? So after then, what you will be interested in is to discover what is the specific relationship which is between these two concepts. So initially, in early 80s, what the people did is to find this numeric correlation by using mathematical tools, and then try to find a specific linguistic information on the text. The difference is that this process was, in general, made manually, right? So, for instance, let's suppose that we want to establish or find or uncover the relationship between a person A and an organization F. So I can create this kind of network by analyzing my text. So I have a person, I already know that this person has some relation with some political organization, other persons are part of this political organization, blah, 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 right? The next step is to try to find some numeric correlation, and if I analyze this document and I take the words, the keyword, for instance, or the name of the organization, or the name of the person, etc. So you can find some sort of correlation or some numeric association. So here I'm saying, yes, if the association is between 0 and 1, there's a very strong connection between person 1 and organization B. But it's not clear how these two entities are connected. That's the thing that I want to find out, right? So what you do then is try to find a specific name, a relationship between these two concepts. And when you do where this information came from, what you need to do is to take the text, the different corpus of text, and try to find where these entities occur. within this text. So for instance, here I can find a passage. We say that A, the person of B, said that blah 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 blah. Yeah, therefore there is a connection between A and B because A is the person of B. Obviously, that relation could be pretty obvious. Could be for all the cases that this relation take a lot of time because it imply analyzing a lot of text and a lot of links, right? So